everybody, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to Mama's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I make Nkwobi. Does that ring a bell? Yes, Nkwobi is one of the best delicacies in Nigeria, and this dish is made from cow feet and sometimes goat feet, if you have them, goat or lamb feet, whichever one you choose. And people use this other meat because they feel like cow feet is so bony, it doesn't have a lot of meat in it, so they add they skin the legs of goats and they add it to it. But today I'm just going to be using cow feet. So let me show you how I'm seasoning this, and then after that I'll let you see how I add other ingredients. So come on, let's see. So in this pot here I have my cow feet. It's already cut and it's seasoned with onion, salt, 1 cube of Knorr, and I'm just going to boil it. One thing I want you to know is that cow feet takes a very long time to cook. So if you don't have a pressure cooker, you have to be patient for this soup, for this meat to cook before you can use it. So let's go on and see this, and let's continue cooking. Okay, this is the the cow feet for my Nkwobi. It's all cooked now. I've been cooking this for about an hour because, like I told you before, you need a pressure pot to cook this, but I'm not using a pressure pot. I don't have a pressure pot yet, so I'm just cooking it with normal pot, so it's taking more time, but it's all cooked now. It's fine now, and I'm going to turn the stove on and show you the other ingredients that I need to finish up with this delicious meal. Okay, these are the things that I need to use in finishing up my Nkwobi. Here I have some oba. I have Utazi leaves. This is frozen fresh Utazi leaves. And I have my Knorr cubes. I have my onions for garnishing. I have my grounded crayfish. Some people use, the whole crayfish, just like put it on it, but I like to grind mine and just put it inside. And here in this cup is the potash, the Akawun. This is the thickener. This is what is going to make everything look feel very thick, and it has its own special taste too. So how I came up with this is you throw your potash, if you cannot pound it, or if you don't have the powder one, you put it in the water and you just sit it for a while. This has been sitting like for 30 minutes, so I think it's ready to be used. If you don't have this, you can also use what they call ungo. That's from the village, but I don't have it here. And then I'm going to use some red crushed pepper, salt to taste, and palm oil. So let's go with the mixing. Okay, I'm just trying to take out some water from the meat. I don't want too much water, so I'm just taking out some water. I'll keep this water. I'm still going to use it. So I turned off the stove at this point, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. This is just putting all the ingredients together. That's all it is here. And here I have red pepper, chopped red pepper. You can grind yours, and this is grinded shrimp, dry shrimp. I'm going to put some crayfish. I'll put like 1.5 spoons of grinded crayfish, or less. It all depends on your taste. I'm going to use 1 Knorr cube. And here also uba. This is called uba, the oil bean seed. So I'm going to put the uba inside. Nkwobi is very, very delicious if you can just get it right. It's very delicious. I'm also going to add some salt. I can't wait to taste this. My how do I say it? Sorry, I can't just wait to taste this. This is my food. So you put some salt. Remember, there's salt already in the meat when I was boiling it, so I wouldn't like to put more. And you have to put this pepper. It's important you put this pepper. This is grinded pepper. You don't need a lot of this because you already have the fresh pepper. And finally, I'm going to put some red oil. I'm not going to use too much. A spoon of this is enough. A full spoon of my cooking spoon is enough. And then we're going to turn the heat back on and just let it warm up a bit before we add the last ingredients. You can mix it up and then just allow it to cook, to boil a little bit more. Not really cooked. The meat is cooked, everything is cooked. I did not cut the meat into chops. Sometimes I just want it in, you know, in big chunks like this. Normally they cut it up, but I have this in chunks, in big chunks. You mix everything up and you taste for salt and see if there's salt in it or not. It's almost ready, guys. Just some more minutes. I'm going to add some chopped onions to this. Not a lot, just like a little bit of onions. It depends on your taste anyway, how much you want. You add your onions and you turn it again. And I'm going to cover it for 5 minutes after this last turning, so we can finish up. And this is Nkwobi. I'm telling you guys, if you can just taste this, this looks and tastes delicious. Let me taste it and see. Yeah, very, very delicious. This is delicious, guys. This is nice. Try and make this for yourself. Just try and make it. Try and make it for your husband. Make it for him. He will love it. This has been boiling for 5 minutes. Remember, I told you the meat is already cooked. I'm just cooking the other things, and I'm putting back this water that I took out the last time, because I still feel like I need it here. So I'm going to turn this for the last time, and then Nkwobi will be ready. Okay guys, I'm going to add the last ingredient before I start to, before I add the vegetable. This is potash. Like I told you before, I soaked it in water just to get it out. You can also pound it in mortar and get the thing out. But one thing I want you to know is that make sure you sieve it. Don't just pour it in there. And this is just to thicken the soup. I'm going to use about a spoon and a half to thicken this food. This is just a thickener. That's all it is. It's thickener. And after turning it, I'm going to just let it be for a while so it can thicken up, and then Nkwobi is set. This Nkwobi is juicy. I like my Nkwobi to be juicy. I don't like it really dry. I like the water, to have some water to, not water, how do I even say it? The juice, yeah. I like the juice of the meat, so I'm not gonna let it boil for too long. Just a little bit boiling, not even boiling, because the light is already turned off like 3 minutes ago. So I just want it to boil with the heat for 5 minutes, and then it will be ready. And guys, Nkwobi is ready. I'm just going to dish it out and put the last garnishing and show you how it is garnished. I told you I like the juice. This would have looked very, delicious on local mortar. That's how they serve it in Lagos, but it's alright. I can serve it in this bowl. This is Nkwobi. This is Nkwobi. I like the juice. And then here I'm going to add the onions And then finally, I'm going to sprinkle the Utazi leaves on it. And so guys, this is the final product. This is the Nkwobi with the Utazi leaves sprinkled on it. And this can go for dinner, you know, you can just eat it whenever you feel like eating it. This is a really special delicacy. I wish you can just make it one of these days and enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for your support. And if you have not subscribed, please try to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you in my next video. You have a wonderful day.